me sweet lullabies. Bright nights of everlasting darksome days. Bright nights of wearing the stain you made of me. And I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way through the maze.
Okay, looks like I've got volume. I've got a little good volume. Yeah, I always look at right there. That's a pretty good sound profile there. Welcome, it's Friday. Dad Random here. I am doing everything I can to behave. And before I behave, I think I'm going to check my. Yeah, I think I'm good. I had to check my monitor. Hey, how are you doing, Lambo? Appreciate you popping in right away. I hear me let me pop my chat out. Popping out the chat. But yeah, I'm doing everything I can to behave. Because to keep reviewing stuff, you have to behave. If you don't behave, you get shunned. And I got shunned by the ND filter people. And I don't care. I really don't care. Because they'll be back. Because what happens is if you're good, they have to come back. They got no choice. So that's called arrogance. But I'm good. I'm good at some of the things that I do, and they need me. So what I do is I fight back. I'll tell you the story of the ND filter, the big ND. It happened over the summer with Fruel and 2 other companies. I did like 3 reviews on 3 different sets of ND filters. And all of them were really good. Okay. One thing that you need to know about ND filters, a lot of people will say, oh, these ND filters, Freewell's the best. Freewell's prices have come down because they're getting challenged by little tiny companies. And one of them was BRDRC. And they put out a pretty good filter. It's bad for they fit real good. they I'm all good. Yes, I am. But channel revamp every time. Every time I revamp. You know, it's always about change. You can't do the same crap all the time. But anyways, no, I'm still doing my bike thing. I have to go with the flow. Right now we're flowing towards mini, and I have to stay flowing towards mini. I'm all about mini. I am 100% in on mini. So, and since we do have a mini rumble going on, I've got to play the game. So anyway, but anyway, ND filters. Now, way back in the day, I would goof around with ND filters. Yes, you have to have probably the only ND filter you need is in this box right here. And what I did this year to fight back, okay, I'm fighting back against the Freewell powers that be and the other big, massive controlling interests in the ND filter market. They know they got to go through. There's already been a bunch of reviews with a bunch of different NDs for the Air 3. You know, I actually went to one of my connections and said, "Hey, can I get some NDs for the Air 3? And I'll do a review." And so I just go right to him. I don't mess around. And yeah, and then we got in like a back and forth with texting. And then what happened was the last message was, "Can you please put your address, your shipping information in a certain order?" Okay. This is after I already gave him my address and information. So all that person had to do was to take those pieces and put them in order. And they asked me to do it. I'm like, I didn't do it. So, probably not going to see those. But so anyway, this summer I did a bunch of reviews, and I think I said BRDRC. I think it was those guys. When I was out of town, I said best filters ever. And Freewell sent me a message going, how can you say that those are the best filters ever? You don't even know about those people. You had to come to our factory sometime and you'll see the best filters ever made. And I'm just, and I was just like, yeah. So anyway, what happened was I said, these are really good, you know? And I ended up getting Freewell filters. They sent them way late. The Freewell ones came like, I already had the Mavic 3 Pro for probably like 3 or 4 weeks. Finally, these filters show up. I mean, I'm on vacation. So I put out a video. Okay. I thought I put out a pretty good one. So anyways, I put out a really good one for BRDRC. I flew my first really cool range flight, you know, with it. So, which turned out awesome. And I said, man, this flight's so much better with these filters. Anyway, it was a freaking about a bunch of give and take. And then they were talking crap about each other. And I would send a message to one, and then I would say, hey, these guys are talking about you. Like, so anyway, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as crap. But lo and behold, I did not get any filters for my baby over here. Okay. So here's my baby right here, and my baby doesn't have filters. So by the way, on my last flight, with the Ruco F11, I got just absolutely munched by a whole bunch of gnats. I had clouds of gnats around me. Well, those things got up under my hat and bit the crap out of my forehead. So I've got like gnat bites all around my forehead. Ugh. Oh man, they finally are healing up. Look at that. They were just over the place. I got them on my neck. And so you guys that like gnats. So anyway, we had a battle for NDs. And anyway, I didn't get any ND filters. So I said, fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy my own filters. I'm going to buy the cheapest, most inexpensive set of filters. These. And I'm going to put them on this Mini 3. And I am going to do a video from hell. And these are going to be the best filters, better than Freewell, for dang sure. The next video is going to be these freaking filters are absolutely the best filters, way better than Freewell. And anybody else that I said I did a BRDRC. What was the other company? I had 3 sets of filters for the Mavic Pro. Probably because there were very few owners of the Mavic Pro. It was expensive, you know? So, Mavic 3 Pro. So, anyways, we're going to do an unboxing real quick. And we are going to put on the best filters that you can buy for, what are these called? JSRLJ filters for the Air 3. And this is actually a combo pack. And the only one I want in there is the ND8. That's it. I only fly with an ND8. If you put any bigger filter on there, you totally destroy the light coming in. We don't want to filter out the light. We just want to drop it in stops, you know? So we just want to stop the light a little bit. So anyways, so anyway, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to switch over in a minute here to, let me just get my other camera on. Let's see. And craft one yourself out of an ND filter sheet, apply with duct tape, and say how much better they perform than Freewell. Actually, I'm going to take a Freewell freaking frame and then take out their glass and put in some plastic glass. And let me tell you something, most people won't know the difference. So, oh boy. Here, let's go to screen share here. All right. So here we go. Here's our very expensive JSR. I have no idea what these are going to look like. So we're going to open these, and here, let me get my mic is struggling. All right. So here it is, the JSR, the best filters that you can buy for the Air 3. These are absolutely the best. First of all, the packaging is about as expensive as the filters. By the way, when I was flying my Mini and I had the Sunny Life filters, those things were great. I also have some filters like that for my Pocket 3, and they were great. So glass is important. I mean, it's important to have good glass, but guys, we're talking dollars for, pennies here. So, all right. So here's my all day 3-pack. So there it is right there. My all day 3-pack. And, can I even read? Can I even read what's on them? I don't even know. But all I care is that I got an ND8. So I just bought the one. I think it had an ND8 and a UV. So that's the other one I like to have, as a UV. So here we go. Oh, wow. These are metallic. Wow. Heck yeah. There we go. There's my baby right there. There is the best filter that you can buy right there. It's an ND8 from JSR. And these things are 35 freaking bucks. So, and that's the most expensive glass you can put in. Now let's see if they fit. We're gonna do a fit test here. So I got this. I did get an ND16 as well. This is just in case. I mean, just in case I get in around a bunch of welders and I need to cut the light down. ND16 helps if you're getting around water, you want to slow things way down. This stuff these work okay. I would use an ND16. but not as much as a. And then they did give me a polarizer. So this is a polarizer. I like to use these polarizers when this is actually a really good filter if you just want to kind of blue up the sky a little bit. This gives it a little bit more of a blue hue. Nice little filter. This is a fun one to use when I go down to the lake. So I'll put this one on. I'll either throw this one on, or I'll go with this one here. So let's put this sucker on. So here is our very, very, very expensive filters. And let's go ahead and we're going to, yep, right there. Take that off right there. Here's our lens protector. And we're going to put on probably the one we're going to fly with like all the time. Here's my ND8. I'm very disappointed in this company because they did not give me a towel. Usually they give me one of those little cloth towels. So there's the ND8 that goes that direction. I get that there, and then snap it into place here. I'm always being very careful. Come on, guys. You guys are the best filters. And do I have it upside down? I think I might have it upside down. Yeah, I do. Nope, that's the right way. That is the right way. So you gotta get it kind of. All these filters are the same way. That way, where you gotta just kind of get it. You got to get it in a sweet spot. And come on here. There we go. She's in there. Okay. So here is there she is right there. Very pricey. I highly recommend this very, very popular filter brand right here. So, so there we are, JSR. There will be no expensive Polar Pro filters for Dad Random. There will only be now JSR. They are the best company by far at this point. I highly recommend JSR. JSR will bring your camera footage to a height that you will never ever come down from. I mean, quite awesome. So yeah, JSR is now my new brand. So Dad Random now is recommending JSR filters. Okay, not Freewell. Freewells rip you off. This is guys. Nobody owns me. Okay. Just like for Dobo, nobody owns him. I don't know. Maybe his wife owns him, but there, yeah. I'm very disappointed though. These guys could have not been so cheap. They could have. This is a nice little case, by the way. Nice little case. But these are right here at $35. JSR. Do you hear what I said? I said JSR filters. For the Air 3. All right. So yeah. Anyways, I needed those. we've been getting I've been getting ready to do another flight with this puppy, so I needed to get some filters, and I wasn't gonna wait around anymore. If something shows up in the mail, they'll be the best filters I ever used. But right now, these are the girl that brought me to the dance. So all right. So the girl that brought me to the dance, JSR. Okay. What is it? June. Let's see. June. Okay. It says retain amazing moments and retain money in your freaking wallet. So, but I've used budget filters like this before without any problem. All right. So I told you Sunny Life was very, very, very good to me. Some other filters that I'm using. Now the Avata's been getting a little bit of love lately. I just want to show you the filters that I fly with my Avata. That's got an ND8 on it too. I think I took it off because I was going to fly in the. But these right here are what I'm flying with. These little bad boys. I can't even read they're so. I have no idea what company these are. I do not know. But once again, ND8. Okay, I got an ND8. I also have This right here is another one I like to fly with. This is my CPL. This is my UV right there. That's my UV filter right there. And remember, these filters all work for the air units. So, and I fly with the Kai 2 flies with these. So, yeah. So there you go. The great ND filter wars. Guys, let me tell you something. Save your money. Save your cashola and make your life and become a great drone rock and roller. There you go. So right there. So you want these are about 30, like I said, $35. 35 bucks. Did I say 35 bucks, JSR? All right. So anyway, that's what they get. They get shunned by Dad Random. I really like the look of the three camera. I really like the big Oculus. You can get the Oculus for this one too. These companies, I could have gotten the full sensor with the same, with the CPL, so you can turn it. But I don't, like I said, I don't use a CPL that often. I just need just a couple of stops down, so we don't get those massive, especially during the day. I have not flown during the day. So, all right, Ben T in the house, Lambo in the house. Okay, one of those days. I had a really good week, so I just want you to know it's a great week. Do you ever have such a good week that you literally like look in your pocket and out comes like unexpected riches? Yeah. That's the kind of week I had. That's all I'm going to tell you. Unexpected, but very, very, very grateful for sure. Sometimes, sometimes things just work out well. But let's make sure we can get now, everybody noticed that the new Mini coming out has what I call it, the Great Bug Shield. I guess we have to cover up the lenses of the sensors now. So we have a bug shield just like that. Now I was actually going to do this unboxing and full unveiling of the greatest filters, the JSR filters. But I couldn't do it where I wanted to, and I had this this slideshow that was going to play and all these things, and it just didn't happen. My audio went kaput. Sometimes it works in my work studio, and sometimes it doesn't. And for some reason, I couldn't get my work studio audio working, so I just came home. This is a better one anyway. This studio rocks. I love this one. This is really really nice. You'll also notice right here that one of our friends is here no longer. So the Hero 6 is here. The Action 1 is here. And actually over there, we go. Let's get all together here. And we have. Here we go. We still have the Insta360. Did you guys know that this camera here has a 1/2-inch sensor in it? And it also has now I know it's not as good as the Action 4, but it also has HDR, and it has ultra wide 6K video. People freaking totally just shun this camera. It's like $250, and it has a lot of features that even the new GoPro can't have, or it does have a lot of them that GoPro has. So anyway, yeah, it's a freaking full 1/2-inch freaking sensor right there. And you can also has a great app that goes with it. And then I got the other lens. I've got the 360 lens that goes with that. So anyway, I heard that Possum though. Possum has the SMO version, and he's been flying with that. So my 4th Mini 3 Pro just arrived. Mini 3 P4. All right. Anyway, the camera that's missing is the Action 2. And I'm sorry to tell you that the Action 2 was sent bye-bye. And it is going to be replaced. But from last week, you'd think that I'd know what I'm going to replace it with. I don't. I still don't. But I think I have finally come to the conclusion that probably the Action 4 is going to be my new camera because of a couple of things. One, it doesn't require you to have that stupid ass. I'm going to show you right now what that stupid ass thing is. Gotta go get it. Be right back. All right. Anybody that uses GoPros, let me go ahead and he's got to deal with this stupid ass thing right here. And this freaking adapter, this audio adapter, is absolutely ridiculous. It just sucks. And you get a brand new camera and you still have to use this damn thing. So does that sound like I know what I'm going to be getting at this point? Okay. I don't care what that camera can do at this point. As long as I don't have to have a stupid ass adapter, it's probably going to be Action 4. The other thing I like about the Action 4 is it has a front-facing touchscreen. Okay, GoPro doesn't have that. The video is 1/1.3, so my color science is going to match all of my drone video. Can I just keep going on and on? Oh, did we say 1/1.3? The magic sensor. Okay. Now, actually, I found something. And I was just goofing around, okay? And I was goofing around, and I'm gonna have to show you this way because I don't have my slideshow, so I'm gonna have to go into my screen share and then go to, let's see, we're gonna go to display capture right here. Okay, obviously you'll see I'm in the Fimi. I'm in the Fimi site. Okay. Yes, I am interested in the Fimi Mini Pro or the Fimi X8 Pro. Now they do have the exact same battery configurations so it's just the Fimi X8 Mini Pro is just a teeny bit better than the Mini 2. Just a little bit. Its sensor is just a little bit bigger than the Mini 2 sensor. But it's not as good as the Mini 3 sensor or the Mini 4-B sensor. So, and this one is $349, 2 batteries. You get 5 kilometers out of it. So you can basically fly for over 2 miles, and knock it out of the park. Now, this isn't the one I even care about. This is the one that I want you to kind of wrap your head around here. This is the new Fimi X8 Pro. Now we've seen this thing. I haven't seen anybody even fly one of these, but I don't care about the drone. Like I said, I don't even care about any of this stuff. Okay. What I care about is one thing that is said in the right there. Check it out. What is the, oops, let's shut that off here. What is the camera sensor that this thing is sporting in the Pro model, the 1/1.3? Okay. Let's go through all the 1/1.3 sensor products there are. We've got Action 4. We've got the Mini 3, the Mini 4 to come. We've got the Air 3. The Action 2 is a 1/1.3. And freaking Fimi is a 1/1.3. And they're in their Pro model. And I can imagine there are many more to come. The factory, and Kai was talking about this in our last stream, was that somebody's got a corner on the market of image sensors in that size. And it's very interesting that GoPro went with the size sensor they did. They obviously don't have access to the same camera sensor facility that these guys do. They source it from somewhere else. But yeah, so 1/1.3. This is actually a really good drone. Besides it being just like the Air 3, I wouldn't need it because obviously I've already got that sensor in a multiple camera package, right? But this thing is less than $600, and it has the same. I think it has a 46-minute flight time. So I haven't seen anybody fly one. I have not seen one out in the wild. But they've been around. This has been around. This was a release this year. 48 megapixel camera, 15-kilometer image transition. Let's see. I think I forget what the other. But no, like I said, I can't say that that I've seen anything out there about it. So, but anyway, I was just saying. I just brought up the fact that this thing is sporting the same sensor. And if you look at the camera. Actually, if you can get a close up of the camera, it even says on the lens. You notice that it's rectangular. It used to be a round, kind of an oval shape that they used to have on here. Now it's rectangular. It still has the single arm gimbal, so I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't like that the gimbal would be supported by a single arm. That's just, to me, that's just a recipe for disaster. I like that these DJI birds have the gimbal basically stabilized from both arms. So, so if we go into that right here. So, to have this stabilized on two solid arms, I think that's a weak point, of all the drones in the past. Now you could argue and say, well, look at the inside one. The arm right there is, but the pitch arm is on a single gimbal. But yeah, they're protected by this bug shield just in case. They should actually put them on there so when you're flying really fast. But 1/1.3, it's just it. Now here's my question. I watch Camera Conspiracies. He's one of my favorite goofball camera nut guys. Obviously, he would tell me tell me how crazy I was. But is the 1/1.3 sensor, is it all you need? I mean, literally, if you can put it in everything, do you have to even get better from there? If you're gonna fly the this bird right here, this Fimi X8, and it's half the price of the one I just showed you. Okay, this thing right here, brand new. Here, let me get back to full size here. Where is my aspect ratio? Okay, go back here. But this thing right here, brand freaking new. And I am not a I haven't flown a Fimi anything, so I can't even say that I would even recommend it. I've never flown one. I'm just looking at the price. So $599. So $599. Let's see, what are the different things? Let's see, EU plug. It's a US plug, 128 gigabit, right there. $619 is what it would cost us with the Fimi 128 card. But there it is. But 1/1.3 sensor in here. 1/1.3. It is. I almost feel like going to Vegas and putting 1/1.1 somewhere, 1113, in a slot machine or inside of put it on a craps table or something. Find some algorithm of perfection. But there it is. I almost feel like getting one of those. I mean, for $600 to get a drone that'll fly basically 3 miles, probably 3 miles, 46-minute battery, same battery probably. I didn't even say what the battery was on this thing, I didn't even look. Let's see. Does this have any battery information? They never do. Where's the specs? It doesn't give you any. It's just, it's all about the camera. It's all about the camera. Newly upgraded Rocklink 4.0. It's got Rocklink 4.0. Based on modern communication technology comprised of link adaptive and fast frequency hopping and dynamic modulation and coding capabilities. So there you go. I don't know if you've ever seen, there's only one reviewer I've ever seen. That's Captain Drone. He reviewed this one, and I am really thinking about buying it. I am not kidding. Okay. Not this one. I'm like, yeah. Man, the hell can I not go down in there? I am just struggling with this thing. Why can I not scroll through that and go back home here? There we go, 100%. That's what I had to do. It's all messed up. Okay, there we go. So the V2, the mini V2, this thing right here is $289. It has AI built into the follow of it. So it has active follow from the side, from the front and from the back. It doesn't have any sensors, but it has a smart camera. Now I think this one is just a little bit better than a 1/2.3. Okay, so this one's a little bit better also than the Mini 2. And it's $289 with one battery. So in the most basic kit. So $289 for the X8 Mini V2. And I've only seen one person review it, and I was really damn impressed of him reviewing it. It probably is getting zero love. Now it comes with the two different battery sizes. So you can fly it with a Pro battery, which puts it over the weight limit to 266 grams. Or you can fly the lighter battery with the Plus version, and that one puts you right into the gram limit. So you'd be RID, but it's not RID compliant, so you'd want to go the other direction. But I got 6 more months that I can freaking basically fly that thing. So that's enough for 2 drones right there. All right. Let's see. What is Kai up to? He is just listening and hanging out, I bet. But yeah. What do you think? Would you buy this thing? Would you buy that? Would you buy this drone? I'm thinking, why wouldn't you? I think this is something that I'd seriously consider buying. I don't know. Anybody have any thoughts on this thing? It's V2. It's not the one that was, I think even Idaho Quadcopter might have flown one of them. Now, if I wanted to get this, I would probably order it like this. Here's the little drop down. I'd go all the way down to the Pro 2 model with the battery, with the bag. It puts it at $349. It's under $350. It comes with two of the heavy batteries, so it gets full of extra props, all this stuff, and then you get the little stupid bag. But here's the review. There are no reviews. That's so scary. But this one has a camera. Where is that? Let's see. It is what is the sensor size? 1/2.5, something like that. Let's see. 250 gram. See, they don't even put that on here. They don't even. It's something like that. Let's see. Let's see. It's in here. It's in here. Believe me. So 3x stabilized, Type C. It's got a 2T AI computing software, so it basically has smart, intelligent functions. So it actually can pick out a car or a person. It knows the difference between the two. So it'll actually pick out a live subject and it will focus on it. with AI. So it knows the difference between them. That's cool. It's right there. 1/2.5. So that's the camera sensor right there. Why isn't anybody talking about, why isn't anybody flying this? Is there something wrong? Why it did not, I mean, you get it on Amazon right now. But in Amazon, it costs too much. I would order it from, it says remote ID is starting on the 16th. It's not been canceled or postponed. Okay. We're not saying it's been canceled or postponed. Okay. Kai is whooshed out. He's not buying anything. Okay. Jeepers. No. Why can't you have the best of both worlds? This thing is cheap. This could be your gun runner, man. This is the one you send out first, just to make sure the coast is clear, and then you bring the big guns out. That's what I say. No, this thing would make it up to Red Mountain. I know it. I think it deserves a shot. So it's a fucking Fimi. Has anybody on this stream ever flown a Fimi? I've never flown one. How can you talk crap about something that none of you guys ever flown? And you can't talk. I mean, I flew a Ruco, and of course it's not as good. It's probably better than a Fimi. I don't know. Watch this. We're going to get the big Ruco Fimi war that's going to go on. Fimi makes good cameras, man. I've seen some good footage. I'll show you some footage. They've got some on. The only thing I saw on the footage, actually footage from this one, was a little bit. I would say a teeny bit of over sharpening, and that was about it. I don't have. Let me see if I can find. There's no reviews. There's me not talking about it. Let's see. I'm gonna go Fimi. Let's see, Fimi X8 X8 or X8 V2. Here we go. We're gonna find it here. So there he is. There's the quadcopter. So I would say I would go here maybe. Has a lot of promise. Did he bring it? Did he send it up? Did he send it up over the freaking Snake River Canyon? Glitch. Oh, here we go. Glitch after glitch after glitch. So that's see, is price king anticlimactic? So that's not good when you're seeing that. A Fimi X8 versus the Mini V2. Camera limitations. Fimi version 2 review, and this one is so much better. X8 Mini tracking, lock and load. So you can get tracking. Okay. One-click videos. I've seen the video, guys. I've seen the one-click. They're not good. They're 1080p and they're garbage. So anyway, you want to learn about it? There you go. Now let's bring this show back down to earth here. All right. Okay, guys, I'm not crazy. Okay. I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid. So there is no GoPro in my life. No. I am not buying a GoPro until they get rid of this freaking fat freaking piece of crap. There's no reason why we have to have this thing for audio. This is the only way you can capture audio is to have this monster. Okay. Now here's the adapter for and this is an aftermarket adapter, right? For the DJI. And here's the big giant freaking adapter that you have to buy for. All right. So literally you have to have a special case for it. So you have to, obviously this is an old camera, okay? But we're still using the same freaking adapter. The dongle phobe. So a dongle phobe. I am not a dongle phobe. But let me see if I can get this freaking camera out of here. All right, so so this is actually a really good, this was actually a really nice case there. But so you have to buy this Ulanzi thing right here, okay? Then you have to open up the back door. Hey, it's all about the back doors, okay? You got to open up the back door, and you got to shove it in the back door. Right there. Oh, first, wait a second. You can't shove it in the back door until you get this piece out. Now, they do make a case where this actually is a little bit better. But this one, first of all, you don't need the freaking waterproof on there anyway. So this puppy's got to come off. This is when you lose this little door. This is when you lose the front door. Hold on here. In a while since I've taken all these off. There we go. Right there. Then that goes in your case forever. So then you put that piece back on, and you have to freaking close the back door. Close it up. Shut the back door. Shut the front door. Shut the front. Shut the back door. You got your cold shoe mount right there. You got their cold. Okay. Where's that one go? I don't even know where to put that cold shoe mount. I guess this one goes, I don't even know where you'd put this second cold shoe mount. That's just a little cold shoe mount extender. And then you put this freaking thing in here. Now, obviously, guys, this is what you have to do with the new one. You have to literally find a place to put this thing, and then that goes in that hole right there. And then your audio sucks ass, because every so often, this little thing right here will get bumped, and the rest of your audio sucks freaking balls. So there it is right there, the Ulanzi. And then of course you have to put your freaking shotgun mic on top of that. But anyway, I'm not getting one of those. So Kai, just so you know, I am not buying. I was thinking about it. I really thought hard. I thought super hard about buying the GoPro. I was like, okay, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do something different. Okay. It's going to be better. And I came down to earth. Everything became clear. I'm like, no, because I played around with this for a minute. Okay. This is the old camera. Okay. And we all know that this thing here, it's so freaking intuitive. I mean, absolutely intuitive. I mean, it's so simple. And this has HDR. And it's got the little quick screen. Okay, bang. One touch. Okay, bam. I'm sure you can do that with the freaking. So, I mean, and then you got your quick shots in here. I mean, this thing still rocks. It still rocks the freaking Casbah. You could set this thing up and use it as a second and a third camera. Battery still rocks on this thing. All the accessories, and then you got that. I could add a external mic to this thing, but it just kicks butt still. That's why I was thinking, why am I gonna freaking suffer by buying a freaking GoPro? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get a GoPro. And then I started playing around with the other camera, and I started messing around with this one, going, I can still use this as my main camera, because it's just, how many cameras have 6K video? This thing has 6K super view. I mean, it's just rocks. And it's got a quick shot menu. So I can go into this quick shot menu right there. Zoom. There's my zoom menu. There it is. It's in 6K. I just push that button right there. Bang. It tells me that I can't. It says, just make sure you're not using low light. Now it's in 6K wide view. So it's now taking freaking 100 feet of video behind me. I didn't even need to change the lens out. I mean, now I'm getting 6 miles of video behind me. That's 400 feet wide. I mean, literally. And this thing's battery, you know, I can get the little replaceable batteries. This has got the extended battery on it. Then you can buy the fat battery with the case, and then it'll last for days. This camera is $250. It's just crazy. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going the other way. And you guys, I'm just telling you, JSR filters. JSR, these guys rock. Freaking better, way better than Freewell. So, oh, all right. Do I have an e-bike coming? Here's a question. Do I have any e-bikes coming? Maybe. I've got 2 of them right now, and I'm thinking about doing a little flip-flop on one of them. But I've got there's 2 important things that got to happen before e-bikes. One is Mini 4. Mini 4's got to happen first, because there's no way I'm buying it. There's no way I'm going to buy a Mini 4. I just want to talk about it and speculate about talking about it. Probably going to buy an Action 4. A lot of things got to happen first. So, and I've still got to do a promo flight of the JSR best filters for the Mavic Air 3. That should get about, I don't know, I should fly it up the Red Mountain with those things. I'll probably get 100,000 views on it. And then, and that would really, it would completely piss off Freewell, especially if that video did well. Said, I'm taking these JSR filters and I'm going up the Red Mountain with it. And I'm getting in extra close. Deeper and deeper than ever. So. All right. Yeah, so no, I'm not buying the Fimi. I'm not doing it. The only reason why I got on the Fimi channel was to look at the camera size of the Pro. So, and I don't X8 there's did anybody nobody that I've seen has flown the Pro. There's nothing on YouTube at all, not a single video of anybody flying the Fimi Pro, which is the 700 gram version, kind of like a light, like the Evo. I bet you I would buy an Evo Light before I'd buy that, probably. The Fimi X8 Pro. So there's no videos on it because there's no market for it. There's nobody. There just isn't anybody that it probably is not RID compatible. So in a few months, you're not even gonna be able to fly it. There's the two cameras side by side. So I don't see. Unless these guys make it RID compliant, I don't. And if you fly the Pro version of the light drone, you can't fly it either because it's not it's not compliant either if you're a reviewer. So there's just a lot of problems with doing this work for these guys, and they're not making it easy. So you got that one. So this is the only video, and then there actually is a sample, the X8 Pro, and this is a video sample, but it's in 1080p. So these guys did a X8 Pro. It actually looks pretty damn good. I don't know why they didn't do it in 4K. I really don't. It must be there's something up. But the water looks good. I really like how that doesn't look good. You see that turn? And the other problem is this is in China, I believe, and it's there's so much pollution there. Everything is blurry, or not blurry, but everything is smoky. Let me see if I can find the other one. The other one was daytime footage. But I always look at this. I mean, this is stuff they're trying to promote it. Here it is right here. This is Fimi X8 Pro. This is the big one. This isn't the small one. I think this is 4K, I think. Let's see if it'll launch here. we can get it to. Let's see if we can. So there it is right there. I don't know. For $600, God, you gotta take it into consideration. But like that one video said, is cash is king, and when you pay for a good drone with DJI, you get really what you pay for. Look at that video. I mean, look at that guy's just freaking going right down the street. That thing drops on somebody. But I'm not discouraged by that right there. See if I can. He's going down the street. Let's see if he goes to the city. And did he pull a? Yeah. So just that must be Shenzhen. You think, is that Shenzhen? That's the industrial area. It's got to be. It's a huge area. There's millions and millions of people. Like freaking, there's probably 100 million people in that area right there. Isn't that crazy? There was some of this earlier stuff here. I thought that was pretty good, but there's a really good, cloud depth. It's not bad, but you just can't tell with YouTube. YouTube really just destroys the video. It just, the YouTube algorithm just munches the video quality up. So you really don't know, but it looks like the horizon is level. But that's the X8 Pro. That's the $600 drone. You have to order that from Fimi's website and from China. I don't know if they've even sent one out yet. That's probably why there's nobody that's reviewed it, or there's problems with it. But so anyway, so I'm looking, guys. We look around. We look around to see. There's stuff happening in the drone world. I mean, that's a 1/1.3 sensor shot. Looks a lot like if I go and put, let's go to, I can go and look at my, all right, I've got a good comparable shot that we can kind of look at. Let's look at the Air 3. Let's look at this one right here. This is the Air 3 one I did. Let's get this commercial through here. All right, we're going to get a commercial for a commercial. All right, let's skip that. Okay. But right there, I mean, so that's Mini 3 footage. Or Air 3. Why say Mini 3? Air 3. So that's Air 3 footage. I mean, it's obviously different place, but let's get the gimbal up here. I think I did some side by side over here of right here. So right there that's Air 3 footage, 4K Air 3 footage. I know we're looking at a 1080p. You think that's better? I think it's better. So right there is Air 3 next to. So there that one goes, and then I'll flash some Mavic 3 Pro next to it without just putting up the whole thing. But that's a great image. That is such a great image. Really smooth gimbal. The drone's flying smooth. And that's not very close. I am not very close to the drone right now. That's all I'm going to say. And that is very smooth. That is a really massively good drone shot there. Here's the side by side right there. So the one on the right is the 4.3, the 4 micro 4/3. But there's no sky for dynamics. So, and then there's the so there's really nothing I can. They're both just super good. I mean, you just can't. So look at that. You can even see the people down there. Now we got the overlay. Yeah, it's over 21,000 feet. Okay. All righty. I can see that drone for sure. I know exactly where that's at. Okay. This is the location of this, Steve, is that's Santa Clara Reserve down there. That is the Santa Clara River Reserve down below. I've flown that this area right here with the DJI FPV. I had some great video from the FPV from this spot. So, but yeah. So that being said, okay. That being said, I think we all kind of know the answer is that yes, money does matter. Except money doesn't matter when it comes to filters. You can save money buying a really quality filter, but from a budget. So JSR. Think about JSR before you expend hundreds of dollars for your. Oh, there you go. There's your JSRs on there. I think the newer is the other one that I put on here. Then is it newer? I think newer was actually the other ones I put on. Another budget on the Mavic 3. I had 3 sets of. Told you I had 3 sets of filters. And then I had another set. I had another set for the other Mavic 3. So, and those were way expensive. Those were like $250 for that all day 8-pack. They're not cheap. So, not cheap at all. But yeah, that is an amazing spot to fly. But that's Air 3 footage, and it gets better than that. When you come back, oh, there you go, new season. Oh, commercials. Oh, there we go. Battleship. That's a fun game too, by the way. That's a fun one. I like that. World of Warships. Okay. So, anyways, we're coming back. I mean, look at that. Look at that shot. I mean, yeah, you can't. Yeah, you don't. There's no. There's no question. There's no question that isn't the greatest video ever. But let's see here. Come on here. Let's get that. There we go. I just want to see that part. But look at that. That's just gorgeous out there. So yeah, I never get sick of that view whatsoever. But anyway, 1/1.3, guys. That is the sensor for everything. It is the best sensor for all cameras. We're almost 1/1.3 here. We're getting close, and we're super wide, and we're 6K. Okay, for $250, you can go 6K. This thing, just this lens. This is called the Max. What do they call that? The boost lens, the 4K boost lens. And then of course it's got a different core that comes with this. But then I got the 360 lens that's pops on there. But yeah, that's some beautiful shot right there, guys. Utah is the land of just freaking gorgeous video. If you have just an eye for a day, if you know, I know when we're going to have a good video day. I like it when it starts to get overcast and we have clouds coming in and out. So when weather starts to change, I start going, all right, I got to get out and shoot some video. So, and I'm ready because I've got my JSR. This is the minimum pack. Okay. And, yeah, $35 for the greatest video ever. It's going to enhance. You think that looks good? Okay. All right. You think that video looks good? Okay. Just wait till I get the JSRs on there. All right. So, yes. So coming up, let's get this down here and let's do a little research here. I did post, one of the cool things that's going to come up with the Mini, okay, now that the Mini is on its way up, is that this controller here is going to be given a double life. So not only am I going to control this thing with that, I'm also going to be able to control the new Mini. So I don't have to buy the Pro with the RC2. I can buy the Pro with the RC or the N2, which I've never flown with. So it'll be interesting to fly with the N2. I'll save myself $200. And I'll probably get, I'm probably not going to buy the Fly More combo. I don't know yet. I don't want the case. I really don't want the case. I hate the cases. I like the old cases. I mean, if they get the old case, I'll be good. I feel like I got ripped off with this. I do not like this case at all. It is just, it's like ultra fancy. Okay. And, it's like, this is like an ultra fancy case. And it's not really usable. I don't really like it. So anyway, some of you guys like it and think it's great, I'm sure. But what's in here? Oh, this is my strobe light. There it is. There's my new strobe. So that's for my night operations. Got a strobe in there. She's ready to go. So Kai keeps telling me I have to spend a lot of money on strobes, but I never listen to Kai. I should, but I don't. I should. But this is the strobe that I got here. See if there we go. Anybody getting triggered? There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh man, that's a good. There you go. There we go. Like that. I love that. So there you go. Hey, where's the police? The police are. Oh, guys! The police are here. There we go. Go green. Oh man, that is so bright. Unlike me. There we go. Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff going on there. That totally don't do that because you'll get stuck in. You'll get impersonation of a cop for that one. Let's see, turn it back on. I got to make sure it's charged up. There. So that's steady. And guys, one of the things that you can use these for day operations. So I actually suggest people, if you're really worried about collision and you're in an area where there's a lot of people, put that on for day operations. Nobody says you can't. Nobody says you can't put a strobe on for day operations. So it's actually a really good practice. I'll probably on the next mini flight, on the next Mini 4 flight, assuming I get a chance to fly a Mini 4 anytime soon, assuming I buy it, I'll probably put that strobe on. That actually might be a video, because a lot of people don't think of doing that, most people think, you don't, strobes are for night. Not necessarily. You can actually see your drone way better in the daytime. Put it on the back. As you're going out, you can fly freaking, that's how many statuette miles? You just need to be able to see the direction of your drone traveling, and they'll extend your line of sight. So I think I'm done. We are now 1 hour into it. And like I said, this controller here will take care of both birds. So I'm excited about that. I am very excited about the fact that I can use that, and it's on its way. Okay. We got a lot of love in this bird. I love the Mini 3 Pro, just an excellent bird. And this one's just going to be that much more fun. So I'm really looking forward to flying that. I think just holding it's going to be interesting. Just very creatively made. And it's just, DJI just does that every time. A lot of people think, fanboy, for our, iPhones and Apple right now, there's a lot of battling going on about that. But DJI, they're a similar company. They got a lot of really cool things that they do, and we just can't. That was actually right there. That was taken by a Mini 3. That is a Mini 3 photograph. So isn't that amazing? Yeah, that is the red mountain, the top of the red mountain from a Mini 3. Look at that. I mean, you look off into the distance, you don't see anything but just beautiful scenery for miles. So gorgeous. But Phantom 3 Pro not feeling the love? I love the Phantom 3 Pro. What are you talking about? Yeah. There's no why would you not get that thing out there? I got you want to see some Phantom 3? Yeah. Poor Phantom 3. I never got a chance to do anything with the Phantom 3, except I did send it out on I did a lot of Litchi missions with it. So I mean Mavic 3. Oh, that just shows your age when you start saying the wrong thing. We got the GoPro Max coming out. Oh boy, here comes the GoPro Max. You like that? You call me a freaking dwarf. I'll show you. What are you saying? Freewell's better than me? Freewell's better than me? Freewell's better? Yes. That's Freewell coming after me right there. Would you say BDRC's better than me? So anyway. But yeah, they're the GoPro Max too. Now that might be a different story if they put some good software with it though. But let me tell you something. The king of 360 software is the camera I already showed you. Those guys, these guys here have just, I don't know if you can do anything. They got sky changing now. They've got all kinds of really cool filters that you can use. So it's pretty cool. All right. I'm out of here, guys. It has been Friday. It has been fun. And I can say it has been real fun today. But everybody have a great weekend. Hopefully we get some, let's say 9/15. I'd say we're maybe another week away. Probably next week we'll get some hype. And then the week after that, we'll get a release. I think that's kind of what's coming. I think we're about there. So we will hopefully see a Mini 3. We're going to see a Mini 4. We're going to see one of these Mini 4 Pro, and somebody's going to be able to hold it and go, "Oh, Mini 4 Pro, you're so good. Oh, we love you, Mini 4 Pro." And we're going to fly freaking miles and miles with that sucker. All right. Love it. Later. Dad Random. Have a good one. Okay. Take it easy. Thank you, AMZ. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Steve, for popping in. Thank you so much, Lone Star, for saying hi. Eat more possum. Lambo jumped in first. John K., thank you for popping in here today. Ben T was probably still in the house. He's just quiet. Ben T has always been around. He's been a really good, really strong supporter of my channel and other channels around. He's been excellent that way. But yeah, we got something coming, and it looks like a cheap box too. DJI's, remember how cool their boxes used to be? Now they're just garbage. They're just thin. They're like, we don't need to make cool boxes anymore because we're awesome. And they don't make cool boxes anymore. It's like you have to make a cool box first and then put a cool thing in it. And then after a while, you don't have to do it anymore. You can save money on the box. All right, out of here. Dad Random outro. See ya.